Hey Todd, happy Thanksgiving to you tomorrow. Recovery, Mike Know It All. I'm filling the bowl up. I'll tell you what I got. I had this for the last several years. But I only smoke this once a year. Now I normally do this the day after Thanksgiving. I got in my Savinelli Chevy 320KS. Okay. So, you alright? Don't have to apologize, Mike. I tell you what I'm smoking. Normally I don't smoke this till the day of Thanksgiving, but since I'm gonna be busy tomorrow, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it live tomorrow night. But I am smoking the LJ Paredes Thanksgiving Day. And that's how much of that I got left. So, this goes back into the jar. And this won't get touched until Friday. So, just stays out. Oh, I got something even better there, Mike. I got something that Blue Flame up there. It's 128 proof. Now I better go get something here in a minute. Nah, I better not, 'cause I gotta be up early in the morning. And the choice of lighter tonight. Choice of lighter is my Zippo. Oh, nice, Mike. Very nice. Good stuff. Yeah, that's what I got done doing not too long ago. Probably about 5, maybe 6. I gotta clean something out of my ear. Sorry about that. So, how's everybody's day going? No, Mike, I actually laid off the alcohol. Uh, see, Tuesday this past week, ah, but I drank my last one Tuesday, Wednesday, this past week. Picked up 1 3-pack here the other night, man. Well, I drank 1 3-pack, I was alright. But I went and got another one the next day. See, today's Wednesday. That was Monday. No, I picked 3-pack up Sunday, drunk 1, saved 2. Yep, it is. Um, Tell you the truth, Mike, I drank those 2 cans the next day. Couldn't even, it took me all day. All day. Just drink 2 cans. All day. I think my drinking days are just about over. When you sit there and it takes you all day till 10 o'clock at night to drink 2 beers, 2 tall boys, you know that your days are about up. Also, Mike, I'll let you know, probably out tonight, this will probably be my last live for a while. I'm still going to do lives, but this will probably be my last live for a while here. I am moving out of this joint. My days are done here. He's never called me. I haven't seen him since, say, Saturday. Well, for one, it's getting cold weather around here. Number 2, technically by law, Mike, this is a place of business. And technically by law, I can't have his camper in this building. And he knows this. He knows this, but he's violating it. He knows this. He ain't telling me to move out. This is the choice that I'm making. This is the choice that I'm making. He knows I cannot have his, He knows that I cannot have his camper inside this building because it's a place of business. That's the law. Here in the house. That is the law. The only thing it will take for one of them guys call and they show up out here. They walk back here and they see this up and the electric's running to it, as you can tell. They can shut him down faster than anything. There goes all of his stuff. Mike, you cannot live inside of a business. This camper cannot be inside here. What I'm trying to tell you is this. It only takes one person to call, and this person's about ready to call on him. I'm finding this out. I got to get this out of here. We're going to talk to him about it. I got to get this out of here. If not, I'll lose everything I got, Mike. I can't afford to lose all my pipes. All my tobaccos and all my pipes over here. Because they'll put a latch on that door so they got it. Because they'll put a latch on that front door so tight you can't get in here. So he'll lose everything he's got. I'll lose everything I got. And we ain't both. And shit, I wish, Mike. I wish I could come down there. I would. I gotta stay up here long enough to get my last installment, which will be April. So, there's RD. So, I've got a place to go. I'll be out here by next week. So, want to get out here before the first of the month, because if I stay here around the first of the month, I got to pay double rent, and I cannot afford to pay double rent. So, gotta do what you gotta do. It is what it is. And I'm going to tell him too. I said, I can still come around and help you. If not, that's fine. He ain't gonna hurt my feelings any. You know? And yes, RD, using your lighter. Well, it ain't well broken in yet, but it will be. As far as right now, no, Mike. Not at the moment. Because he was supposed to have it live tonight. He's supposed to have it live this past Monday. Then he decides Monday, posted up on Facebook that he wasn't going to have another live because it's Thanksgiving week. So that throws everybody off. Well, it ain't good on his customers, but it's good on my part. I hate to say it like that, but because that means I get another whole week off. That means I don't have to see. Yep, that's like, there you go, RD. I like it. I'll still use it. The reason why I haven't been using my suppos as much here lately, guys, is I'm low on off-low and Suppo fluid. I'm going to get some. So, I hope everybody's day tomorrow is good. You get stuffed. Whatever. I can't smoke where I'm going because I am going down to with a friend of mine. Yes, RD. I got you for a minute. Starting to tear me up. But I'm going down with a friend of mine down to Golden Corral tomorrow. Thanksgiving. Inviting me. Just for you guys hang in there. I'll be right back. You drinking anything tonight, RD? So I got something up my sleeve. I'll be right back. brought something back with me. Had to bring my chew out. But first off, I gotta grab something here. One of these, I'm gonna need it. Okay. Oh, nice. Now here it is, y'all. I'm on duty for this tonight with you guys. Since tomorrow's Thanksgiving, I ain't gonna be. It is 64% alcohol by volume, and right there it says it. 128 proof. It just takes very little of this stuff. Very little. I do got a shot glass around here though. Hold on. We keep these around the auction house. I'll grab 2 of them from back here, but anyways. I ain't gonna drink this stuff straight, guys, because my stomach's not even good with alcohol tonight. But we use these. It's like the red Solo cup. I fill you up. If you guys want any, if you guys can get Old Smoky, if you guys get Old Smoky while you're out, let me find it here. Name of it. Get the Blue Flame. It's called Blue Flame. Right there. Blue Flame. You pour it as clear as water. But in this, it looks like it's blue because the jar is like light blue. Oh. Just the smell of it just knocked you out. Oh, dear sweet baby Jesus. Grab you by the boo-boo and everything else in between, y'all. He'll do more than that there will do. I have to watch real close how much I'm pouring here. Woo. I am going to have one more shot for y'all tonight. Good night. And I gotta be up ready for 1 o'clock and out the door. What the heck? I've done it before. I've been half drunk before going to work about half lit up. Be like Bubba J. Jeff Dunham and Bubba J. How many have? An open one. Yeah, I want to get some. Well, here goes the mix. Oh, good night. I poured a freaking double in there. Oh, no. I was supposed to pour a single box, then poured a double in there. And you can smell it. You can smell the blue flame. You guys see me pour that pop in there, right? You can smell the blue flame over the pop. No joke. That's how strong it is. I tell you what, I'll give you here, I'll pour you a shot of one of these, and before you get down, I'm going to say it's going to make you see Jesus. I did that up there, these two guys up there, right? Well, Tim poured them, just one of these, poured him one, poured me one. And I told him, I said, before you down that man, you're going to see Jesus. He got to laughing at me. He thought I was joking. He thought I was bluffing with him, right? Tim says, on the count of three there, Tom. And let me tell you, when I get to three, he's going to have his done for. Talk about me. So, on the count of three, took it, shot it. I set my glasses down. Tom says, good night. He stood there for a second, then hit him. He says, good God, he says, no more of that stuff. Well, Scott comes in here. He's the type of guy, he likes to brag. He's like, yes, oh, I like good whiskey, good, strong whiskey. So I said, Tim, you got that blue flame over there? I was talking about this jar. Believe it or not, guys, no lie. See how much is in there now? This ain't no lie. It was about right there. No joke. No joke. It was there. It's down here now. But anyways, Tim pours him a shot glass. Like this one. Straight. Nothing in it but straight. He smells says, whoo. And I said, yeah, it's going to make you see Jesus. Tom's standing over here, and he says, yep. He says, I almost saw him. He said, I almost saw Jesus there for a second. So he takes half of it. He shoots half of it down. I said, come on, Scott, you wussy. Yeah, I know. That's how I am recovery. I'm the same. I'm a former minister myself. And I said, come on, Scott. I told Tim, I said, pour me another shot. So I said, shoot that one down. Tim says, Jeff, you want another? And I said, no. I said, I'm already on cloud 12 already. I said, I don't need to go to cloud 20. So Scott shoots the rest of this down. Next thing you know, he told Tom, he says, hey, he had his tea hand sitting up on the bar up there. He said, I need my tea. All this, but what do you need your tea for? Hey, Phil. How's Phil tonight? Phil, I'm about ready to drink the strongest holy water you ever drunk in your life. Oh, smoky blue flame, 128 proof. No joke, Phil, it was up to here. Now you see how much is in there now. And it's blue flame, old smoky. 64%. See if I can do this right. Sorry about the blurriness, but 64%, 128 proof right there. And no, it is not in the baby shot glass. It's in the big glass. The biggest holy water you ever tasted in your life. Will clean you out, baptize you, cleanse your colon, all at the same time. By morning. Trust me, I drunk 3 glasses. Now get this. I drank 3 glasses of this here the other day. Okay? But the thing is, I mixed mine, Phil, with pop. I got these guys see me pour pop in this. You can still smell it. You can smell that stuff. Oh, I had Everclear before. Now I understand, Phil. I've drank Everclear before. A guy brought her some up from Kentucky up here, which it's kind of nigger call states with it. Between Kentucky and the high. You know what I mean? But anyways, he says, Jeff says, go to my truck. He says, I got a big bar or something over there that you might like to try. Alright, Dorothy. Got to remember, I'm drunk for over a week, well, except for here the other day. But, you know, I might see Jesus here in a minute. Oh, 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 hold on. Oh. Man, that kind of burn. Oh. I feel eye shots. Oh no, that's why I'm going to stick a chew in RD. Now that stuff, I could put something out on the table and light my lighter and it comes up blue flame. Yeah. The last bunch I had, it didn't even. Well, that means I gotta go Kurt back up front. Excuse me, wait a minute. Hold up. Maybe I don't have to. Hold on. Well, where the heck did it go to? I have it run here somewhere. What I do sometimes, guys, I'll get this like, you know those bottles like comes like you get like orange juice and stuff like that in them, or pop bottles like this. What I do when these are empty, I fill these suckers full of water. Then I could be back here with it. Yeah, that's like me anymore, Phil. Well, I could not like this here, and maybe wild turkey I could do. Uh, there's another one I can do, but you give me like Captain Morgan or something that nature. I get mean. I want to fight. So I stay away from like Captain Morgan now. I stick close to now this moonshine stuff. Now this once in the full blue moon that I drink this. This type high proof. I don't do this type of stuff every day. High proof stuff. But hold on, y'all. That's it. God damn. Well, Phil hit it on the nail. Now I got a 2M. Got that. I might have to go use the bathroom here in a minute to drain. No, I'm not getting sick either. I was wondering where my Savinelli. Well, I got the sucker upside down. Oh, this is my Savinelli Trevi, 320 KS. I took the bottom of the pump to see what it was. Well, heck's been so long. As you can tell, this turns. I'm actually turning it. But this never comes off. I can run a pipe cleaner right through that. So I'm not worried too much about that. It's just yeah, true, Phil. True. Yep. You're right. Yeah, Mike, it'll creep up on you, then it'll snatch it real quick. Gotta watch it. It's a creeper. So, are y'all ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Because I sure heck ain't. Even though I gotta go with a friend of mine because I got invited and I really don't want to go 31 frickin' miles just go eat something. Be done there for about an hour or two and then have to come back 31 frickin' miles. Because my back and my legs won't tolerate it. Yeah, I understand, Phil. A lot of people are like, I'm the same way. I would. Hey, I just got done chewing the guy up here. Can't hardly talk tonight. I ripped the guy's hind end here last week up here. No, a woman's hind end. And I'm calm, like I'm talking to you guys, but I ripped her because I have specific rules that I gotta go by in here. And if a certain party's not allowed to be in the building, you pop in this building and you tell me, well, Jeff, I need to go back here. No. That's what I told her. No, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Oh, good, Phil. Because I know the ex-wives are a pain in the hind, you know where? Yeah, there you go there, RD. And I told her just like I'm talking to you. I said, look, I can't let you go back there. I'm sorry. Well, why can't I said because Tim said so, and Tim tells me no, he means no. I'm sorry. I can't help you. Well, there's another guy coming here. He was sitting out in his truck. Well, I was having trouble with my voice. You would have swore up and down that I had laryngitis. I wasn't sick. I didn't have to learn. It's just a change of weather. So I told her, I said, look, I said, you're going to have to wait till he comes here in order to talk to him. But I said, at this point, I can't let you go back there. They said, yada, 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 started this side and this stuff. I said, well, sorry. There's the door. Hit it. Bye. You know what I mean? I hate to be a dick in the prick. I'm the coolest guy you could be around, but I hate to become a dick in the prick sometimes. I really do, guys. That's awful thing to say, but that ain't right there, Phil. Well, Mike, let me put it to you this way. If the wife's happy, then you're happy. If she's pissed off, look out. Well, good, Phil. It takes a little time for. It took my great not nephew. Now my great nephew. Now let me think. He's 8. It took my great niece. She's 12. It took her a long time to get warmed up to me, come up to me. But after I did a few things, and she see how I was joking around with her mom, which her mom's my niece, then she really warmed up. Yep, Phil. Hey, I already got mine in the cup. I ain't gonna try to spill it, guys, but there is mine in the cup. Yeah, sometimes, Phil, they could do that, man. Yeah. And it takes a lot of time, both ways, figure each other out, you know what I mean, for a little one, and like I said, it took my niece, she's 12. Yeah, she just turned 12 here a couple months back to warm up. But I could, I'm like you, I could figure somebody out real quick. I knew what her problem was because the way it wasn't her mom, it wasn't my niece, it was her mom. It's her sticking died. Blanking. He's a blanking, and he's a blank. I can't stand him, and she knows I can't stand him. But anyways, 3.5 mil. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I promise. There you go, Phil. I'll be right back, guys. Oh. Oh. Back. Okay. Go ahead. Thanks, Phil. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, brother. I had to go back and read the comments. Happy Thanksgiving to you. See, so you are. Wait a minute, don't say nothing. So you're 50. Wait a minute. You're 57, Phil. Covery, Mike, you're 58. Because I'll tell you the reason why. My ex-wife was born. November 22nd, which was yesterday, 1963. And she was born at the same time John Kennedy got assassinated in Dallas, Texas, in the open motorcade. The first bullet went through and hit the governor. The second bullet got him in the back of the head. Now here's something to think on. Harvey Oswald. They claim Harvey Oswald shot him. Now explain to me now from that angle, yeah, it's possible. But he had to know the route. Plus, how can he be up there and come down so quick and be among the crowd? And the rifle, and then he got killed 2 days later by Jack Ruby, which he was a nightclub owner, bar owner, wherever he was. Exactly. There's a conspiracy theories on that. It ain't funny. Because they have photos of him holding almost the exact same rifle, exact same gun. Prior to this, they claim that they was watching him. Hey, Phil, you want to be my age again? Hey, there's Hunter. Hunter creeped in. Little sneaker. Hey, I'm only 42. Boy, that's rough. So how you doing, Hunter? That got rough. Good night. Hold on. I thought I had some more moonshine around here somewhere beside this one. That's good, Hunter. Yeah, Mike, I'm 42, but I feel like I'm up in my 60s. I really do, my body does. My body's like an old Buick every morning. I got to get on the edge of the bed just long enough to get myself warmed up. I'll get cramps in my legs where my calves and stuff are down to my feet. I'll get cramps and my bones are rubbed together. And I gotta set up real quick and I'll sit there and rub my legs. Oh, they hurt. So now if I'm sitting there drinking, yeah, I mean I'm fine because my body's loosened up. But most of the time, between my back, my hips, and my legs are tight. True, Phil. No, Todd. I had somebody tell me one day this ain't no joke. I said, "How old do you think I am?" Oh, around 50. Really? What are you trying to do? Trying to put my one foot in the grave? For real? Yeah, between disc disease, arthritis, my legs, my hips. Yeah, Phil, I got a friend of mine. He goes down here to VA. It's 31 miles from me. It's Chillicothe. And they give him so many of those pills. Excuse me. They give him so many of those pills, man. It's like he refused to take them. He was in the Marines. He got drunk one night on base. He was at 29 Palms. And you guys in the military, you guys know what I'm talking about. 29 Palms. But anyway, got drunk, broke his back. Well, they gave him the honorable discharge. But he's got to wear these braces on the back of his calves on both legs. If not, they flip him around like this. So he's got to wear those. All right, RD. Tell me when you're ready, buddy. All right, RD. Starts going in. But say he's been all over the world. He's been overseas. Yeah, Phil. That's the reason why. Because, well, see, he says that's why he quit. The only reason why he goes down there, I mean, get the regular routine checkup. You know, like you go to a regular doctor, get a routine checkup deal, yada yada yada, like we all do every 3 to 6 months. I do it. But anyways, that's the reason why he does it, because it's free. Yeah, but but he says the VA sucks. He says it sucks. He asked me if I was in the military. I said no. I said my brother was. He says, does he ever go to it? Nah, whenever he feels like it. So whenever he feels like doing it. As a matter of fact, I'll show you a picture of my brother. He served from I got it wrong here the other day, and I asked him. I thought he served from 80 to 84. He didn't. He served from 84 to 88. All right, Todd. You have a great night. Be safe. Be careful tomorrow. Have fun. Have Thanksgiving. to you and your family. That man right there is my brother. That man served. Now, if you look, he's gained a lot of weight. A lot of weight. And he's in so much freaking pain half the time he can't stand it. See here. Show you when he's in his uniform. Excuse me. Well, if I can get to him, as long as he don't kill me. Just kidding. See if I can do this right. This is my brother in his uniform. That young lady right there is his daughter, which is my niece. So I know how you all feel serving, especially with family members being home. I see my brother struggle every day because of it. Every so often he'll get flashbacks every now and then, but he don't talk about it. If he overhears somebody talking about it, he'll say, the only thing is, yeah, I've been there. That's it. They look at him like, oh crap, like, you been there? Yeah, yeah, but you very rarely ever hear him ever talk about being in there, saying stuff. Thank you, sir. What got me was when here. If you look at the history of it, if you go back to the Vietnam War, which we should never stuck our nose into that one. But anyways, when our men and women came home from the Vietnam War, they didn't get a salute, they didn't get a handshake, they didn't get a thank you. It's like everybody turned their backs on them. It's not their fault. I'm sorry, yeah, I'll get up. Yeah, it's not their fault. They had to go do a duty. They had to go serve. They had to do what they had to do. They've been told to do it. If anybody want to get at that time want to get mad, they should have got mad at the government. That's how I feel about it. You know. That's right. That's right, Phil. There you go, Mike. But the thing is, and I've learned this from a lot of people, and learned from you guys, and I learned this from my brothers. You're still on duty. Still on duty. The only thing I heard my brother say one day, because we're talking about it, I don't know how we got on the subject, but he kind of brought it up. Well, I kind of said something about it in the effects. Then Drake come out and say it. But in the effects of it, like working around it, he told me, he says, if I was able to do it all over again, I said, well, would you do it? Yeah. He said, I'll do it again. He said, and we got to talk about the younger generation. You know what I mean? The younger generation. Oh, we're talking kids, younger than us. Get in there. Doing it. I have a friend of mine. Actually, I got two friends of mine from school that I went to school with. They served. I got another friend of mine. He's done 20 some years in the Air Force. He's about ready to retire. I grew up with him. Let me see what he is. I'll tell you. He just had to go. He just moved because of his rank. He had to move overseas because of his job. Never mind. Well, he's a former airfield manager at the United States Air Force, retired, and he just retired this year. He just got done doing 21 years in the Air Force. $21 years, guys. And he's also one of my best friends. And I'll show you what he looks like. This gentleman, I'm going to see if I can. This gentleman right here, that's him. I practically grew up with his family. And, like I said, there he is in his uniform. And he is come to find out, I'm trying to see how many stripes. 1, 2, he's got a total of 4 stripes on his side. If you look right there, there's his stripes of 4. He talks to me every now and then. If he ain't busy, he'll every once in a while he'll message me every now and then, talk to me, just see how I'm doing. I'm okay. I'm still breathing. Oh, I hate to hear that, Mike. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I had another friend of mine was a staff sergeant, and he told me one day he just got out here. Probably he's been up for the last couple of years. And I talked to him. I was in Green. That's where he's at now in Greenfield. I went to Greenfield one day. I have to catch up with him, and you could tell by his voice, man, where he's been. Sounds like he's horsed and everything. It's like, man, what's wrong with you? Well, I've been screaming too doggone much. I've been yelling at these guys. But he's one of those type of guys too. He's soft spoken, so you have to kind of you have to kind of tell him, kind of speak up a little bit where he can hear him. But yeah. Okay, Phil. I thought I see my phone light up. I thought I got a message from somebody, but I don't. Okay. I got you now, Phil. And then I have another buddy that served during the Desert Storm. The first was back in 90, early 90s. He came back. He was on the front lines. When they was fighting, he was on the front lines. He told me he was on the front lines. But like he said, there's certain things he couldn't talk about. There's some things he could, there are things he couldn't. Like details where there's going to be at, where there's going to do, if the president showed up and talk to him. He couldn't say nothing about that. Oh, okay, Phil. Now let's see how much is in this one. I want to find out. Yeah, I mean, my brother could have stayed in, but he'd done his 4 years and got out. Honorable discharge. I consider it as a half a shot, not a full shot, but a half a shot. But yeah, he did his time and he came out, and then he, after he got out, got married, man, he's like, he snapped. No joke. The girl I showed you with him, that's his daughter, he used to be her mother until my dad found out about it. Because she had bruises all over her, on her arms, face. And the way my dad found out about it is because mom was talking to her. She came to the house. I remember I was probably about 7, about 8 years old. He just got out. Just got out. And I won't forget this. Mom Monster says, "How did you get those bruises, Tina?" "Oh, I fell." Mom says, "Bullcrap," because she's the other one. She says, "I know better." Well, she come out and said, "If you promise don't tell Dad," which is my dad. She always called my dad anyways. And she always called my mom. She says, "Mom, you promise don't tell Dad anything." Mom says, "I won't." Mom's lying. After she left, Dad came home. Dad came home. Well, she was just happened to be leaving in the car. Dad says, "Look," Mom says, "What in the world's wrong with her?" Mom says, "What do you mean, what's wrong with her?" He says, "I kind of seen look like she had bruises on her. What's going on?" That's when my mom come out and told my dad. Oh boy. Oh boy. That didn't go too daggone good. Mom got on. He told my mom, he says, "You get on that phone." He says, "You call him up, tell him I want to sing." Just for luck, he was home. Mom told him, Darryl, I want to see. Well, what about what? He just wanted to come in. He just wanted to see about something. Yeah, Phil, that's how they are. That's, yeah. Well, anyways, he comes in, sits down. That's all goody with him, just like we're talking. Next thing you know, in a split of a freaking second, that's on him like a pack of dogs. You know what I mean? He was on him, boy, beating him, and he was telling the reason why he was beating him. Don't you ever lay another blanket hand on her if I ever find out you ain't gonna live. Started in the front room and went out in the middle of the street. Yeah, oh yeah. My old man was gonna, yeah. If it wasn't for a friend of ours, he just pulled up in the wrecker. And just for luck, if it wasn't for him, stop my dad. Yeah, he won't be here today. But he outgrew all that. It's just what it was. He just freaking stomped coming out of the freaking military. And he wasn't getting his way, and he was just trained one way only, and not done it. Yeah. But I told him, he says, now you can come around now, son. But don't come around my house. Well, Dad was drinking at the time too, but after my dad quit drinking in 89. 89, I think. 89 or 90. My dad quit drinking altogether. Then, you know, and then my brother started coming around drinking awful heavy. Then my dad had to put his foot down with him. He said, now, Darryl, he said, I don't mind you coming around seeing me, but please keep your alcohol and stuff out in the car. If you're going to plan on getting drunk, he said, stay home. His old lady was so drunk one day at their house, she was older than my dad, and my dad was getting aggravated. He looked at me and he says, Jeff, he says, go in there and get Darryl and tell him to come in here and get her home. So finally I went in there and Darryl sitting in the kitchen. And I said, Darryl, I said, I want you to go in there and get her. And I gotta grab something, guys. Oh. Sorry about that. Yeah, give me a few minutes here, RD. I'm just double check the thing. I'm just about to pull up YouTube on my TV. I just want to make sure my thing's working right because it's been kind of acting stupid here the past couple of days. Let me go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. Hold on there, okay? Alright. And yeah, I shaved my head off. Well, my head, my hair. Alright, RD. Cheers. Then catch a breath. That's right, RD. Oh, I could have went down to the store earlier and got some more, but beer, but I didn't feel like it. It started getting kind of cold, so I didn't feel like it. So I said, screw it. $16 and 38. Good Lord, Phil. We ain't that too far by. Well, the cigarette prices around here is getting close to $15 a freaking thing. Carry one of these bad boys. Carry one of these guys. Yes, I'll keep it on the table. Beer's going up here. Sugar's already done went up. This one here I got. And yes, this here's the real one, guys. This ain't my other one. This is the real one I got right here. It is I can hardly see with my eyes tonight. I can barely see it, but I gotta look it up. My eyes are getting bad. Which why I gotta look it up on my phone because I can see it on my phone better. No, this here's my BB gun, guys. It is a Elite Force H8R Generation 2 CO2 powered revolver. And yes, it does. I found it. And I'll show you what I carry inside this thing. It's one of these little bad boys, and yes, that sucker is full. Never been opened. And yes, you got another whole box full. And yes, it does got a safety on, and yes, the safety is on. 10 rounder. Not only that, I got 3 more of these. Not only that, let's go. That sucker's half full, guys. You can see where it's at. And let me tell you something. That sucker don't play. It don't play. I shot, because one guy in here asked me here one day in here, that's what they look like. See it? Well, I'll show you. He says they don't hurt. I said, come here. He said it don't hurt, right? No. So what I did, I fired a couple of them at him. It's all dog, man. I just fired like 4 or 5 of them off. He said, I dog, them suckers hurt. Yeah. Yeah, it hurts, it stings you. I said, because I see CO2 things in there, that's why. I said, that's why. Matter of fact, let me see this pop can. I'll see how much force this got behind it. Hold on. Matter of fact, see this beer can? I keep this beer can around for a reason, guys. I'm trying to think. I'll see how much force this bad boy's got. If I take the safety off of it. Right there. Usually, well, if I did straight, I just did kind of crooked. Well, kind of down a little bit. But that's how much force that revolver's got. As far as those, and the only thing it's got in it, guys, soft BBs, 10 rounds. But yeah, usually I can, go in like that. And if I did it right, if I shot that cannon round, go through there, come out this other end, and you'll leave a hole pipe like that big round on there in the can. No, I do not shoot the gun to, I shoot the heart. But yeah, this, yeah, safety's on. I'm pulling the trigger. But yeah, I can even put a scope on there, laser on there, which I do got the laser for it. But from the distance, you can tell from distance, it looks real. But you like force this little trigger here, So if I take out there and push up, then I can pull that out. You can tell I just shot one out of it. Then I can put it back in there. Like that. And just take this here. What that does, that locks that in place. Nice little handy dandy. Yeah, like I said, now if I now I can pull it back. I can pull the hammer back or just do the trigger. But I got it on safety. Now, yes sir. Now a friend of mine that comes in here, he's got a 45 on him, and that sucker's real. It's real. And he does carry it on him in here every time he comes in. Not all the time, but sometimes he'll carry it in here on him on his side. He does got another gun. He might sell me after I move out. Yep, you're right, Phil. But see, now, here in the state, I don't know how it is in other states, but here in the state of Ohio, oh, I say, see, my dad's been going 16, 17 years, and this is right before he died. Now this is bullcrap. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but I know here in Ohio that say like somebody breaks in here, okay, I cannot touch him. I cannot touch him. I cannot shoot him. I cannot do nothing to him. The only way I could do it if he provokes me. Then I can do it in self-defense. Now, if I would turn around and he's breaking in here and stealing, now what got him and what shot him, he can turn around and say, I never done nothing to him. Guess he goes to jail. Guess he gets in trouble. Well, that's before the stand your ground law took in effect. This before the stand your ground law took in effect. Here recently. I'll give you a prime example. Here probably, see, this November, I say probably back in, I say between July and September. This happened here a couple months back. This guy's girlfriend was at this guy's house. Okay. Well, her and her boyfriend never broke up yet. She was basically seeing this other guy behind his back. Well, he found out where she was at and where he was living at, right? Only thing he was doing is only thing he did was walking up to this guy's sidewalk up to his house. And the only thing he was wanting to do is talk to her. No argument, no nothing like I'm talking to you. Just says, hey, I just want to talk to her. Pulls his gun down and shoots him. He didn't do nothing. Only thing he did was walked up his sidewalk to his house. Shoots him. So he turns around, takes off on foot, finds a bicycle, gets on the bicycle, hopes to God he can go from North Street to the hospital, which was only like a couple blocks away. Well, he goes down now and he freaking goes down into the alley and he freaking drops. Just to let somebody realize what was happening, right? He goes to the hospital and tells what happened. So he goes to jail. The guy that shot him. In other words, he shot him for no apparent reason because, for number one, he didn't have no trespassing signs. Oh, RD, no, it didn't. Come on, RD, pinky up. Pinky up, RD. But, yeah, he goes to jail. Yeah, they got him for attempted murder and a couple other charges. Yeah. It's all because of her. I mean, he survived it. I mean, he's out now, but there for a minute they thought he wasn't going to make it. It ain't surprised to hear people around here shooting. That's right, Phil. But yeah, I understand, RD. I would too. But say here, I cannot physically have a gun here because he's a felon. Tim's a felon up there. So technically, I can. Technically, this is back here with me for a reason. Now, after he leaves, then yeah, I can take it up there with me. And just like I told the guy that carries out 45, I said, "Now, I'm telling you, you're all right as long as you don't have put it up on the table or have him hold of it." He says, "Why? He's a felon?" I said, "Yeah, he's a felon." Yeah, I said, "You can't be around any type of gun." I said, "What do you think I keep mine back in the backpack for? Locked up." He says, "Oh," he said, "I got you." I said, "Now, as long as you got it on you and it's in your possession," I said, "you're coming here towards evening time. Now, during the daytime, I wouldn't bring it in here. Just in case." Exactly, Phil. I told him, I said, "Be daggone careful. If you come here during the daytime," I said, "during the day," I said, "just kind of be careful." I said, "if you got the gun on you and you know he's going to show up kind of early," I said, "put your gun up." Because not only can he get in trouble, but I said, you can get in trouble too. So when I move out to his place, we're going to work on a deal. I think he said he has a 38 that he just bought. He says, I need another gun. He said, "I just bought another one." Then I kind of talked to him about it. So, well, see, I think that's what he's doing. Because, see, he brought the question up one day in here about it. Because, see, he's a felon or something. I forget what it is now, but hey, RD, still around? Still breathing? You okay? You started to worry me a little bit there. Alright, RD's good. But yeah, I'm gonna have one when I move there here next week. That's why after I get everything settled in, everything put up, and then we're gonna sit down and talk about how much I'll pay him for rent and how much, we want to talk about. Oh, RD, we all pray for you. I tell you what, you guys ain't gonna be able to move tomorrow. That's right. There you go, Phil. That's why I'm taking my time. Cause I tell you what, if I would sit there drunk out as quick as I wanted to, I'll be here passed out on live. Excuse me for a second. I got something in my ear. Hold on, guys. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm very particular about my ears. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. There is a Budweiser sitting in the refrigerator. I'll snatch that bad boy here in a minute. Forgot about that. Been there since the Halloween party, the 29th of last month. Hey guys, on that bottle says July. Now listen. Now on the bottle says July something. On that bottle of Budweiser, is it still good? 'Cause I hate to go get it and then pop it and something happens. You know what I mean? And Phil, are you on oxygen? And Mike, let me move this sucker over somewhere I can. Okay. Well, here in a minute, I get down to this, get you spots and I'll grab that Budweiser. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have beer here in a minute. Might as well, 'cause it's the holidays, y'all. Usually on about this time, like tonight and tomorrow, I'll usually get tore up from the floor up. So I gave this woman. Now, hear me out on this. You know those 45, 55-gallon trash bags, those big ones? I had one plain full, gave it to a woman. She says, "Oh, yeah, Jeff, my daughter paid for it. I haven't seen the money yet." And I'm going to tell her, too. I'm going to message her. Say, "Hey, where's my money?" "Oh, I got you, Phil." Done. I'll be back. Oh, that was rough. Alright, RD. By the time I go up there and get this, you're checking it out on me. Doggone you, RD. I'm just messing with you, RD. You be safe, be well. I totally understand. You have a happy Thanksgiving. Don't overdo it. Don't smoke too many bowls. And don't drink too much. Damn. Nah. You're okay, Phil. You're fine. You're fine, Phil. That's why I always say don't drink too much. Now this here, I'm done for tonight. I've been drinking not much here as of late. Really, Phil. I used to sit here and I'll get 2, 3 packs of these. That's total 6 cans. That equals to a 12-pack of beer. Okay. I used to start in the mornings when I got up. I'll drink me some pop, give me something to eat, maybe a sandwich or something. Then I'll start. Then I'll go till night time, and then I'll go until I do my lives. But here lately, I'll be lucky to drink a 3-pack. And then, just like I did tonight, I was lucky to drink that, and I'm going to drink this. I always tell these people too, this younger generation, 21-year-olds, 22-year-olds, they come in here just like the Halloween party. You know, we had people in here was 21 and over drink because that's our rule. You gotta be 21 and over drinking. If we find out that somebody's not 21 and they're drinking, you're out. You're done. You're out, and plus you're going to take them home. Then plus, yes. Oh, I understand, Phil. I understand. Just like and then Tim would tell them, hey, take them home, and yes, I'll be getting hold of your parents because when they come here, everybody knows that 21 and over, 21 and over. But these young kids are 21, 22, 23 years. They think they have to sit there and drink or try to keep up with the older folks like us that's usually drinking all the time. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh yeah, I understand that. That's the reason why I drink that, and this only one was up there anyways there, Phil. Um I got thinking about that too, Phil. You sit there, you do it live. Yeah, maybe have a couple. But you go beyond that, then people's going to tend, well, I'm not going to be on his live. He's getting too roasted, or he's getting too drunk. He ain't making no sense. Uh, so forth and so on. You know what I mean? Now, if I'm up there up front and I'm helping Tim during his Facebook Live auction, like live I'm doing here, where I can see the comments, that's what he's auctioning. Now, he does tend to drink, but it goes in a cup like this. Like this. I got 2 here, but it goes in a single cup like this. and it's away from the camera. They know he does it, but he doesn't do it. He does not do it excessively to the point to where you don't know what he's doing. Now, I tend to do the same thing. Yeah. And I do the same thing. The reason why I do the same thing in the glass up there, because he's got customers will come in sometimes and pick their stuff up. So I pour my beer in a glass, like this one. And I usually have on, like this way, I have it on the end of the bar down there. That's where my glass sits. And everybody knows if I set my glass there, don't touch it. And do not put it on, because sometimes you'll have people come in with kids. And I tell them in there, do not touch that glass. Keep that up on the bar, scooted back. Do not put that on any of these tables, because if one of those kids will have to grab that glass and think it's apple juice, they're going to drink it. I gotta put a little bit of salt in this, guys. Yes, I put salt in. The reason why I do that, it ain't because I'm weak or I'm a wuss. It's because that avoids me getting upset stomach in the morning or a hangover or whatever. But that's what I do. Now, after I drink this, now what I'll do, I'll drink this and say I'll get off my live. Now, I'll sit here and watch YouTube. I'll watch you guys' channels. Then what I do is I'll pour me a glass of pop. I always keep pop. I got another bottle here beside of me. I always keep popping stuff around all the time. Water. And I'll sit here and take my time for about an hour. I'll sit here and get myself calmed down. Drink plenty of pop, water. Watch the guys. Settle down. Then I go to bed. Because there's one night I made a mistake one night. Never drank no water or nothing. Got off my live and I was tired. Couldn't hardly keep my eyes opened up. I was sitting here and I was watching TV and I'm thinking, oh man, I'm going to bed. I don't feel like going to walk up and getting any water or anything. So I went to bed that night. Man, you talk about the biggest mistake of my life the next morning, man. I felt it. Next day. So just for luck, like my dad used to tell me years ago, if you get like that, crack your beer and drink it. Yes. And the reason why now here recently I've been trying to do some regular videos. Now I try to keep up with some of the comments. But here, yeah, me too, Phil. I totally understand, man. I totally understand, brother. I understand where you come from. I've screwed up many times in my life. So with my lives, Mike, this way it's a little bit easier for me with the comments, like you guys comment. It's a little bit 10 times easier for me because I'm a type of person I got what you call short attention span. It's short, very short. It's like it's like I could be on my live now and I'll be and I got that much TV going. Or it's like I do it live, I get off. I can only sit here so long. I gotta do something. Yeah, I mean, get on their mic on your prayer thing, but every time I do, it's like it's either I sleep over or I get up and I'll be doing something. There you go, Phil. There you go. All right, Hunter, you be safe, you be well. Have a great Thanksgiving. I'm going to. There's no guarantees. I'll try. I might get on tomorrow night, and again, I may not. But if not, I'll hope to see you guys on Martin's over pipe Friday if he's having one. Friday. And happy Thanksgiving to you, Hunter. But yeah, it's just it's my attention span's like short. It's like I gotta be doing something. The only exception of number one lives, I can do a live all night. But like I'm saying now, the only thing that keeps me focused long enough, now I can stay on one thing long enough if I'm working on a piece of equipment, like riding mowers, tractors, weed eaters, stuff like that. I'm good. Now that there's got my full attention. Now that there I can do. But every once in a while I'll walk away. If I get too aggravated, I'll walk away. That's the reason why I got this screwdriver right here. It's a Phillips. Because I'm probably working on it probably after I get back tomorrow afternoon. Um, I'm going to work on a weeder up here. Because it's supposed to be close to 60 degrees tomorrow. I think. Let's look at the weather. I always check the weather the night before. Well, they're supposed to get up to 60 degrees today. Here. So, but yeah, after I get back tomorrow, I should be back here by 3, 2:30, 3 o'clock, maybe another 3:30. So that gives me enough time to do it because the sun. It starts getting dark close to about 5:30 here now. My time. So for Phil's time, it'll be 3:30, 5:30 here. So by the time 5:30 hits me, it'll be dark. It is. I tell you. Well, I'll tell you what. See, it's actually 31 degrees here right now, and it's exactly 12:56. Of course, Sunday is supposed to rain all day here. 83% chance. I'm gonna check some. There's an earthquake somewhere close. Wasn't here. Oh, there's a magnet 6.1 earthquake hits northwestern Turkey. I was gonna say. Now, every once in a while we'll get tremors here, like real light earthquake every once in a while, but that's seldom here in this area. Every once in a while, it'll shake, but it's a real light one. It doesn't, it doesn't do no damage here. All right, Mike. You be safe, be careful. Have a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Um, like I said, I'll try to do one tomorrow night. We'll see, and we'll see how I feel between now and then. Cause I gotta meet a friend at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. For the simple reason I got invited for Thanksgiving, and and everything, and she don't got nobody to have spend time with. Well, she's got a boyfriend that comes in here. They're old enough to be my mom and dad, and he knows I ain't gonna do nothing. And she feels uncomfortable going to his son's house because she feels uncomfortable because going to some stranger's house and have Thanksgiving, she doesn't feel right. And I said, I know how you feel. I've been there. Been there and done that. You know what I mean? So she asked me if I was doing anything. And I said, no. I said, I'll just be sitting here. She says, well, she says, you want to go down to Golden Corral, down to Chillicothe for Thanksgiving, they're open from 10 to 8. We figured we can get down there by 1:30, maybe 2. Yep, Phil. That's what I'm kind of worried about. I might have to go in there in disguise. Yeah. We was just down here. We was just down there one day this past week, and because he wanted my help and his help to get a couple kerosene heaters for her, because she wasn't physically able to actually lift them. You know what I'm saying? So she asked me if I want to go down there, and I said, yeah. Well, I didn't have no intention going to Golden Corral to eat. And it made me feel kind of bad because I was awful low. I told her, I said, well, she told me, she said, well, we're going to stop at Golden, well, halfway down there, she said, well, we're going to stop by Golden Corral and eat. And I said, I really don't got the money. I'm awful low on money right now. And I said, I really don't got this stuff. Don't worry about it. Made me feel kind of bad, So I'm not the type of person, if I can't pay for it myself, then I don't need it. So then she convinced me doing this because she knows. I said, I reckon, you know. She says, I got all these additional cards where, say, like for the three of us, say, like you wouldn't went with us, it'll cost around about $45. Well, she's got these extra cards that where she can get discounts off of them. So technically, for the three of us, she only have to pay $25. Okay, Phil, I totally understand, brother. Be safe, be well, and happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy. Don't get too worn out. You have a good one there, Phil. Thanks for stopping in. That's what I'm about ready to do myself, guys. I'm gonna get up here, finish this beer off, and then I'm gonna wind down, and then I'm gonna at least try to get a couple hours with sleep. So I will, Phil. I will. I promise. So y'all be safe, be well, and I hope I see you on my next one. Y'all have a great, happy Thanksgiving. Don't get too stuffed. Be safe, be well. This is Howell Mafia Piper, keep them lit, keep the embers burning, and y'all take care out there.